You know, we're always told that success is this super complicated thing. But what if it all just boils down to one single really powerful piece of advice? It's an idea that seems simple on the surface, but really getting it, internalizing it, that can change absolutely everything. So, let's dive in.
All right, so let me start by asking you a question. If you could just cut through all the noise, all the life hacks, the endless books, the complicated theories, what is the one fundamental truth you really need to hear to get where you want to go?
Well, the answer is right here. Nothing is easy, nothing is free. If you want to be successful, you have to pay the price. This is the honest-to-goodness truth we're going to unpack today. And trust me, every single word in that quote is a building block for a totally different mindset. So let's break it down.
Okay, so it all starts with the foundation, right? This is the bedrock, the absolute ground floor on which success is built. And it basically forces us to accept two realities that are, well, they're just non-negotiable.
So that first reality is nothing worthwhile is ever easy. Think about it. If it were, everyone would have it, right? And listen, that's not supposed to be discouraging. Actually, it's the opposite. It's liberating. Because once you accept that the path is going to have challenges, you stop wasting time looking for shortcuts and you start building the real strength you need to actually walk that path.
And that leads right into the second reality, which is just as important. Nothing is free. Every single achievement, whether it's big or small, has a cost. And that cost isn't always money. It's time, it's energy, it's focus, it's giving up other things you might enjoy. So the crucial point here is this. You're not just getting something for free. You are earning it.
Okay, so if we accept that everything has a price tag, then what? What do we actually do about it? Well, that brings us to the active part of this whole thing, the call to action.
And this is really the key question, isn't it? The quote says you have to pay the price. But what does that actually mean? I can tell you it's not about money. It's about something way, way more valuable.
So, the price. What is it really? It's not just one thing. It's a combination. It's the raw effort you put in, it's that unwavering focus, and yeah, it's the sacrifices you have to consciously make along the way. You can think of it as the sum total of your commitment.
And look, this idea of paying the price, it's not some vague, abstract thing. It's actually a process. Step one, you have to identify the goal. You can't pay for something if you don't even know what you're trying to buy, right? Then, step two, calculate the cost. And this means being brutally honest with yourself about the time, the energy, the sacrifice it's going to take. And finally, and this is the most critical part, step three, do the work. This is where so many people fall off.
But wait a minute, what about luck? Is it really all just hard work? Well, the second half of that quote tackles this exact question, and this is where things get really interesting. The way this is phrased is just perfect. It totally acknowledges luck. It says, yeah, we are lucky, but then comes the pivot, the second half, but we work much harder. That one little word, but, that's everything. It admits luck is a factor, for sure, but it makes it crystal clear that the real game changer, the true differentiator, is the exceptional work.
So the takeaway here is actually pretty simple. Just think of luck like a strong gust of wind. It's a great opportunity, right? But it's completely useless if you haven't built a sail. Your hard work, that's the sail. It's what you build to catch that opportunity and actually move forward. You might need both, but only one of them is completely, 100% within your control.
All right, let's put all these pieces together now. If we were going to turn all this into, like, an equation for success, what would that actually look like?
Just think about that phrase for a second. Work much harder than most of the people. This isn't about being just a little bit better than average. No way. This is about putting in the kind of effort that puts you in a totally different league. We're talking about aiming for that top 1% of dedication.
And that right there gives us our final success formula. It starts with the mindset. You have to accept the cost. That's what makes the action possible, deliberately paying the price. And then finally, you've got the multiplier. And this is the part that creates those incredible results. It's the commitment to just flat out outwork everyone else. And that's the whole picture.
So we're going to end right back where we started, with a question for you. Look, this advice, it's not some hidden secret. It's a choice. You've seen the breakdown, you understand all the components, you know the equation. The only question left, and it's really the only one that matters, is are you willing to pay it?